Is this thing working? Looks like it. I just straight exited Terraria. Oh, golden cookie. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do a golden cookie. Golden cookie. Golden cookie. That's just a random lucky one. It's a little disappointing. It's definitely warm in here again. Hey, I'm back. So, bonus coded in gifts. Just need to get on call. Let's do have 4 streams a day. Is that okay? Is one really streamed that many times in a day? I didn't realize. I didn't realize there'd been that many. I'm Alright. I'm gonna call kill. Talking D&D. Okay, that's good. I'm worried if I've done this too much. Untrue computer game. Oh my gosh, I got that was a fortune cookie. Hurry, hurry. There. Well, yes, I am a cookie clicker addict. Yes, I am. I am, in fact, a cookie clicker addict. Long kill, but I don't hear kill. Maybe we've got the settings wrong. That or Q is unavailable. No kills. What? Let me make sure my settings are right so that streamer mode should be off. And voice in the video? Yeah, it's the right voice in video. Okay, Q is not available. Alright. Never mind. Was the first strip. Admitting you have a problem. Yeah. Oh, good. Hopefully I can get dual boons. That's where you really get something. If a click frenzy happens, then you really do not. It's just a repeat of the same one. That's always boring. If you get multiple cookie boons and then a click frenzy, then you're really making the bajillions of cookies. Number go up. Number go up. Hey Kyle, thanks for buying me a Sprite, or however it's pronounced. I really need to learn how it goes. I was
Thanks for
talking
buying
about
me a Sprite.
what?
Thanks for buying me a Sprite.
Yeah. I mean, actually, you're the one who bought the groceries today. I just
It
paid
was
for
a
the
joke
van.
about
What?
what you're talking about.
Yeah. But you said thanks for buying me a Sprite.
Yeah, exactly. You were like, how do I pronounce it?
Oh, a Sprite.
There you go, Len. Your brain's waking up a bit.
Look, I didn't get much sleep. I literally slept on the couch. I wonder if I was snoring. I literally did do a sleep stream. How long was I out? Probably not very long. Tabletop simulator would be fun if I'm gonna do this, since it's on that sort of generality. We can talk about things later. Oh, okay. Well, how much? Okay. Whenever you want to. There's no rush. That's okay. I'm fine. Hey, Julia. I know that we bought some nice food, but I'm actually not super hungry right now.
It's fine. Eat it when you want. I don't care.
Okay.
No, you gotta eat it right now. Get fat.
Yeah.
Feeder fetish activate.
Yeah.
What time Thursday? We gotta do laundry on Thursday.
Oh my gosh. If I could do the laundry right now, I'd do the laundry right now. I am itching to get the laundry done.
I guess you can do it tomorrow while I'm at work.
Yeah. Just remember, I have therapy at 10:30.
Mhm.
Here.
Well, I'm not getting off work till 12, so whatever you're gonna do.
Later in the evening. Sure. Whenever. We have to be up early, but I can be even tireder if I need.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I gotta stay up late on Thursday anyway, because then I go to work on Friday at 4 p.m.
what? Sorry, what? 4 p.m. I was distracted by the webcam.
I said I gotta go to bed late tomorrow anyway. Not tomorrow, Thursday anyway, because on Friday I gotta go into work at 4 p.m.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got where you work in hours around the clock.
This week is special because it's inventory.
Yeah, it's it's just that like wow, you have to go from waking up really early to later working super late. They're encouraging a broken sleep schedule.
I wish we had gotten more salad because I'm kind of tempted to eat the whole bag by myself.
We wish we, sorry, could have gotten what?
Wish we had gotten more salad because I'm tempted to eat the whole bag by myself.
Well, if you eat the whole salad bag, I understand. At least you're eating healthy. You have my blessing. We have a van. We can drive and buy more salad
Oh
now.
my god, the blessing of little robot fairy.
You do. You are blessed. Hashtag blessed.
What a precious thing.
Here, finger out. Oh, like that's eating. Blessing. Blessing.
Blessing.
Doesn't have a battery issue. It does. Do you want to tell Kyle about the issue we came across?
I already did.
Oh, it stinks. Came running. Yeah, but Kyo's not ready yet. So we're trying. So Kyo, much as this will be to the chagrin of of Julia, I'm keeping all my options open, and I have friends who are really into D&D. If I play D&D with them, I might be able to help get them into Sword World too. Be like, hey, had a lot of fun playing D&D with you. You want to try Sword World? It's really cool. And the more options I have to explore this character, Maria, and think about her, the better. It's not like I'm doing another campaign right now. He literally just wants to help me convert my character to 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. He's asked me about it for like 2 weeks now. And I've been like, I'll do it later. Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure if you really want, how to convert it in 5th edition.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm nostalgic for it. I enjoyed it a little bit with my cousin as a very small child, and the imagination was fun. The imagination. Imagination. And then my parents grounded me because of satanic panic reasons.
Your parents were plankton.
What?
The parents were plankton.
Yeah, basically. Going to go home. I will be very tempted to. My biggest reason for wanting to go right home is that I'm out of practice driving and I want to be careful.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of worried that you're driving all the way out to where your therapy is because of the amount of highways you have to go over.
Yeah, I can do it, but it is true that I'm nervous when. What are you getting confused by? Sorry, sometimes as a robot I glitch out. Aw, I can't watch Rune and stream at the same time. Rune is streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Much later. You know what? Steam's probably not gonna find out about this. I'm just gonna say hello.
I guess that's how the residents of
Because
Hyrule
she
don't worry
deserves.
about it.
No!
Now,
This looks like somewhere where a guardian would
Hi,
have been in the
Rune.
previous game.
But
Actually, I think there was
I'm
a
reporting
guardian
you
in the
to
previous
YouTube.
game. I do
And I'm
kinda wish
reporting
that
you
they
to the
hadn't completely
FBI
erased
and to the
previous
CIA.
technology with all the divine beasts and the guardians being gone.
And
I
the
don't think
CIA
that's
and the UAP.
but I just don't.
Well, hey, it's another thing that's related to both Sword World and Record of Lodoss War. Though more so Record of Lodoss War. Really, Lodoss War is like the star in which these are all gravitationally attracted
I
to.
actually wanted to ask if you were interested in Fear 13th edition.
In what 13th edition?
Fear?
What is that? It sounds scary.
It's,
Hmm?
fast, easy, and realistic, fantasy system.
Sure. Hermit Knight. Yes, that sounds nice. I just hope I don't get that part muted. I still can't believe I watched that entire video aside from going to the bathroom in the middle of D.
I see. So you saw the D and then you had to go to the bathroom.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. This laugh. This is how I feel. Thank you, Julia. Thanks. Ha 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 ha. I love you. That was actually a funny joke. I just couldn't resist.
I love you too, so why are you punishing me?
Because I'm being a goof.
Is it
We've
because
been over this. I'm a dork.
Is it because you know I'm a masochist? Is that why you're punishing me?
Maybe. What is this that Kyle is sharing? This is just a hangout stream at this point. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna start off by opening save and load. Workshop. And then there's the 2.5 table. I'm gonna read some books from there.
I'm actually getting full.
You are? I'm sorry, I'd prefer not to help you with that if possible.
I know, I just mean I'm not gonna finish this other piece of chicken.
Your parents were the same? Yeah, that's so frustrating. I have this odd nostalgia and unrequited desire to cast Magic Missile at the Darkness. Which I've been able to do some of in Terraria. That should be my next Terraria title. Casting Magic Missile at the Darkness. That's what I've been doing. It does help light things up. It's not the best method, but it works.
I'm so rewarded for driving again.
I know. I know. We have a barely functional van again. Yay! I still can't believe this is how much a lemon costs nowadays. You need this fireball.
As long as it gets me to work and gets both of us to medical appointments.
Yeah. We're surviving. Survival. The bare minimum. Gunbound. What's this? I'll play that later. Alright. It's kind of what I'm doing is a tabletop role-playing game right now. But anyway, let's read some stuff. This is like the barbarous book over here, unless they do. Frontline, allied, rear guard. That's really cool that they have this. Power tables. Oh, supplements. That work. Wait, how do you rotate this? There we go. Epic Treasury. And what other supplements? Where's the Barbarous book? We need the Barbarous book in this thing.
It doesn't have all the books.
Sadly.
Sad.
Sad indeed. Why is this one so much bigger?
Because it's better.
Character building book. Sure. Let's read through some of the character
That's
building.
actually the most useless book.
That is what?
The most useless book.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I see.
You can still read through it if you want to, but there's absolutely no information in there that you can't see in any other book.
Let's see. 2.5. I still need to organize these. Hey, thank you for that H.P. Lovecraft resource about writing stories.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that stuck with me from Lovecraft was when he said that he starts writing a story by thinking of an emotion he wants to convey, and then writing a story to support that emotional impact that he's
Yeah,
looking
in his case, is fear of the unknown.
Well, fear. Specifically,
fear.
fear is the emotion. The unknown is the vessel by which he accomplishes that. The same thing applies to if you want a sad story, if you want a happy story, if you want an angry story. Think of the emotion that you want to convey and then build from that emotion. That stuck with me so hard because that is how you get writing that goes to the heart of someone. It's not just information dumping, it's not just lore, it's about how do they feel when they read my work.
And
How
what do
do
you think
I
about that?
feel when they read my work?
Gigantic arrow.
Are we gonna make Arrow Galaxy again?
We could.
that was incredible.
It was. So when do you learn Fireball in D&D?
Whenever you want.
Okay. Why would you cast Fireball when you can cast Magic Missile at the darkness, though? I wonder how they came up with the name Magic Missile. So what's an extra strong Magic Missile? A magic nuke?
No, you're going too far. Like, first you gotta go to, like, a magic torpedo, magic cannon,
Yeah.
magic bomb. And then magic nuke is just called meteor.
Yeah, that's what it is in Final Fantasy. Meteor almost feels like a symbol for the atomic bomb in terms of real-life experience of people.
Maybe.
Though it's clearly inspired by stories of, like, the meteors wiping out the dinosaurs, I'm sure.
Well, you know, I always thought that was one really interesting thing was, like, you often see the meteor spell, but you never see anything in, like, books about, like, how this spell will cause insane collateral damage if you use it, right? It usually just sounds like this huge damage spell that's like, alright, awesome. But like, you're right, it is basically like, if you drop this meteor, you're basically dropping a nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm.
The magic nuclear bomb on
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Indeed.
That reminds me kind of along the lines of a campaign that I wanted to run in D&D 5th edition.
Unfortunately, that's not a reference I know. The one that you're going for, but I should watch it. I didn't hear it in that video.
Right?
What?
I was gonna say that I feel like you can run the same kind of campaign I was wanting to in either Sword World or Fear.
I see. Whoops. I did not mean to do that.
Yeah. Let's take it off.
Books.
More books makes you smart.
Exactly. You know what? You know what I feel about that? Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Oh, it didn't carry over. Darn. What's up with that? See on the front. Books. Books.
I didn't hear a damn thing anyone said in that.
Oh, sorry. Because I talked over him the whole time. I'm sorry.
I mean, that and the music, like, really drowned everything out because the audio balancing on that was terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't the video I was looking for of I Am Mean.
That puzzle was fun, by the way.
It was.
Aside from the one piece that doesn't fucking fit because they didn't make the...
Yeah, that was frustrating. This page was intentionally left blank. Thank you for explaining that. Sometimes you just need a break. Here it is. It's Ignis. I like how they're one of the swords is Ignis, and I have a friend named Ignis.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make if Ignis ever plays with us, he has to be a barbarous. He's not allowed not to be. If he plays anything that's not a barbarous, he will immediately be killed until he makes a barbarous character.
In the beginning, there were 3 magic swords in the world. These mysterious magical swords, with a will, thought, let's create a being that can master us, they said. Thus, in this world called Raxia, plants sprouted, animals grew, mythical beasts appeared, and humans were born. What?
Oh, I'm trying to learn this new game. You remember Sunhaven?
Uh-huh.
They made like a Survivor style game based on it, and it finally got enough updates that it actually has some decent content to it. And I've been figuring out how to try to play this game because it's a mix between a fucking farm sim and a survivor game. So it's like you have to mine, you have to cut down trees, you have to fish, you have to romance people, and you have to plant farm plants and raise animals, and it's like, how the fuck do you do all of this in a survivor's game?
I see.
I'm sorry, that was incredibly derailing. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. Sorry about your frustrations. Oh, it's a decent song, Kyle. I liked it. So, based on the story of my character so far, we were talking about H.P. Lovecraft and trying to explore an emotion. What emotion would you say that,
Longing.
longing? Yeah, that is correct. That is a good, I forgot that could be called an emotion. Longing. Oh, what now?
Oh, I'm looking at some of the stuff you build in order to get. You can build tower defense weapons in this game, and one of them is a milk machine gun.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be.
Brain's just overloaded.
Nah, I'm sorry.
That's all. No, I'm good. I need a different account just to upload some of this stuff. Google's you're out of space, buy money. Google's spend money on cloud storage. How much do I have in terms of storage? I had to take down one of my VRChat avatars. I'll have to upload it somewhere else. I haven't gotten any comments in a while. I guess I'm doing a bad job of streaming. No, I need to stop saying that. You're right. And I've got less than 2 gigabytes left.
I'm loving this game, but at the same time, this is the most complex Survivors game I have ever seen.
No, I have never watched Goblin Slayer. At least if I need to, I can make a copy of some of this stuff and send it to another one of my Google accounts. And then delete it here to make room. Because my space is evaporating.
Yeah, my space evaporated a long time ago.
That's how those UAPs are able to go so fast and zip back and forth. They're evaporating space. Sorry.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I just
No.
jokes. Sometimes they go too far, I know. This is a lot. Alright. Sword World 2.5 Supplement. Character Building Book. The Universe of Sword World 2.5. In the beginning, there were 3 magical swords in the world. These mysterious magic swords with a will thought, "Let's create a being that can master us," they said. Thus, in this world called Raxia,
Very bottom-brained of the swords.
did you really have to?
Yes.
Did you really have to?
Yeah.
This is a very serious world with very serious world building. Let's make some bottom jokes.
Well, you know what? You know what, Lynn? Bottom jokes just can't be topped.
God damn it! God damn it, Julie.
Love you.
Julia really wants me to take Sword World seriously and appreciate it. I mean, the way that is worded does sound kind of submissive.
Right?
I want someone who I can obey. By the way, I'm literally the god of the world. Like, wow. Why would you? Why would you? You have no equals and you're like, wow, I would really like to be subordinate. Reminds me of how it came across when I told someone I wanted to be a Pokemon. They were like, so you literally want to be thrown in a Pokeball and told what to do? Right. I'm not sure it's that I want an owner. I just want to be a cool looking pocket monster and not with the pocket part. Just the cool monster. Cool monster girl. I'm a monster girl in a monster world. Sorry. This is just ruined for me right now. I'm gonna read something else. I love you too. You know what I was thinking would be fun? To take some tiles from some 16-bit RPGs and turn them into like tiles for like, you know, showing an area, like the one where we went to a map and we saved a bunch, where we were like, object, saved object. Like these. This desert tile here with the little bit of grass. And that lava, and this tile of that by the ocean. Those are basically like old RPG tiles. So couldn't I like just make some tiles from various RPGs? I was the van. It turns on. It turns over. The engine turns on and it go vroom vroom drive. That's the important part. The bad part is the battery is still a problem. We've got a bad battery and bad battery cables. And I thought that they were gonna replace the battery cables, but they didn't. They charged us $800 and he didn't give us new battery cables. Kinda sad about that. Yeah, us too. I'm a little concerned. We can't even see what... So because of that, also, there is a long-standing problem that isn't fixed, where we can't see the front panel, whatever it's called. Where with the speedometer, the gasoline, both digital and analog, none of them work. Can't see the mileage, can't see the amount of gas left, can't see how fast you're driving. I just have to play it by ear. Let's see, I think when you want to make a new object, you go to so if you want to, make a tile, I think it's over in components. And you're able to do that. This is in Pista that says moons. Might be able to edit that. Don't know what that's for. Tools? Maybe it's tools. Note card. Yeah, that would be cool for writing things down, but I also have aspirate. I feel like I'm just not functioning and I'm being really boring this stream. I'm sorry. My mind's in a million different directions while I wait for kill. Figurines. I thought there was something else. Backgrounds? I don't need backgrounds. Not tables, though. Some of those tables look cool. Custom? Maybe it's in custom. Dice board tile! It's in custom tile. Hey, Julia. Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, at least we know what to put as the bottom image.
Oh, what?
Find one of those Bridget pictures.
Aw, does Bridget have to be a bottom?
I mean, you've seen all the Bridget pictures?
There's a lot of Bridget pictures, Toffee.
There's also a lot of bottom.
Well, maybe Bridget is a switch.
She flips your switch.
She what?
She flips your switch.
Yes, she does. Alright. But here's another important thing to know about Bridget. I know, right?
Oh, hey, you mentioned she's a switch, so there you go, stackable. And apparently she's very stretchy.
If that one picture is indication, definitely. Why are we so lewd? God. This is my fault. I've corrupted you. Definitely. Alright, so I know how to make this now. I'm gonna wait, but also add an image wherever that is. Let's make a collab. If it will let me. I've got a lot of things going on at once, so the computer's running slow. It's like, I'm being so. Oh, here it is. Great, more of these, which is gonna make it even less. I mean, this wants to help me, so I'm intimidated. I want to write. I want to learn how to write, and I want to make sprite art. Those are two things I finally got the motivation to learn as a personal skill. And I still haven't got enough motivation to do enough of it. It's just like, I know something I want to learn. I want to learn to write a story. I want to learn how to make pixel art. Now I just need to set my mind to it. What is this? Oh, it's that one from Mega Man X. Yeah, making that in Terraria would be cool. I really need to organize this.
This game is insane.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your insanity.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm definitely going insane. How do you win this game?
I don't know. Where was it? Oh yeah, I have. But I see pictures. Maybe they're in downloads. Oh wow, that looks lewd. That looks lewd. Wow, that looks lewd.
Are you sure you don't have anything dangerous in here?
What?
Are you sure you don't have anything dangerous in here?
Interesting?
Dangerous.
Only in that one folder. This might be dangerous though, that Fenty picture. Oh, that's that shipping! I do ship these two. They're cute together. Don't you think that looks cute?
Felt that.
Every image you have. It is a danger. It exists. When you stream desktop. There's Colette! Jeez. Open with paint net. Is it paint on net or paint net? I don't know. Julia, why is WebP a thing?
Because the universe just needs to take the piss.
Apparently. Right, there's Colette, another inspiration. Can you see some similarities between Colette and my character?
Yeah.
Thought so. So here you go, Ignis, another one. Hey, you know that thing I said earlier when we entered the van about what happened with the cashier? Am I getting on your nerves by mentioning that every single time?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
You're cool.
Thanks.
You're the coolest person I know.
Thanks. It does really make me happy when that happens, but you know, mentioning it every single time might get old for other people, and I understand that. It's easy to want to express that happiness and amazement even years after.
My God, I'm gonna die. I didn't
Don't
die.
die!
I didn't die.
Good job. Good job. Yes, I did some notes. Oh, neat. This isn't what my character looks like. In fact, I'll show some images. Art of Maria. What is this? Oh. From copy and paste. Wait, what? Copy and paste. Is my story to copy and paste?
No.
Ignis said it may be a good idea to move away from all the copy and paste and make a story that's my own. Instead of copying and pasting stories.
Not pasting anyone's story.
What?
You're not copy pasting anyone's story.
Maybe this idea's been overdone before? So here's one that was made with AI art, but this isn't the sort of clothes she wears. This is just a succubus because I was unable to afford commissioning someone for art. I'm unable to afford commissioning someone for art right now. Am I not, Julia? Yeah.
I say pay for one if you really wanted me to, though.
What?
Said, I guess I would pay for one if you really wanted me to, though.
Someday, maybe, once our financial situation calms down just a little. Just a little. Of a character overview that was context. Oh, from Sword World. It's just there to. I am going to edit that. It's just an overview. Because I am going to take a lot from my character to Sword World and potentially add it here. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you meant. Thank you for clarifying. I'm sorry. Alright, so I understand now. You were talking about the fact that I copy and pasted a bunch of stuff from my Sword World notes. This is kind of the preliminary. What is the emotion you're trying to convey? And that emotion is longing. It places notes are made with context to what. I'm sorry if this is confusing. Red caps are a type of goblin. Do you think that red caps are not a type of fae?
They are.
Yeah, Ignis corrected that and said red caps are a type of goblin.
And goblins are a type of fae.
Show their best intent.
Hang on, I don't mean to interrupt you too much.
Oh.
Look at him.
Oh, a little penguin? Yeah, it's really
I'm
cute.
sorry, I just thought you wanted to see a really cute thing.
Humanity in the churches and Succubi. Okay, thanks for helping me with this. Against dark. To be decided. Shows their best intent. Shows their best intent. That seems like a good, clarification. Humanity in the church's stance on succubi is a more closer reflection. I agree with that. Long, short. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I should put more details. Long. Let's see. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to this. Thank you, Ignis, so much. Long. With bangs and long bangs at cheeks, I guess is the best way to describe that. Has horns. I'm not sure how to describe the horn style. Has dark wings. Maybe gray wings? I think gray wings would make sense. Like highlights. Dark. Wings with light parts. I'm trying to work together with you. Thank you for the help. If I hope it doesn't sound like I'm unappreciative. I am not unappreciative. Mhm. Well, I guess unappreciative is a behavior. It's a do not claim. But if it's, I hope I haven't accidentally seemed rude. Um, Rosalind, I'm glad to help. I'm. What kind of style of horns, for instance, would you call? Sorry. Um, these horns. What would you call those? And what would you call these horns? I'm not sure. A lot of these were made with AI. So it's like they've kind of been decided for me. But I'm trying to figure it out myself a little bit still. Like what to call the horn style and how to describe it and what it looks like.
It's very horny.
Yeah, definitely that. Let's see, while I'm here, I should, Spider's resource. This will also be good for modifying things in getting inspiration for a sprite. A sprite.
That's right.
A sprite. Super Nintendo. There we go. SNES. D for Dargan Quest. And a Dargan Quest here with like some Dargan. That looks pretty.
Dargans.
Dargans!
No, not the Dargans.
Here be Dargans!
I got Buffy the puppy.
Oh? I want to see a puppy.
Buffy the puppy.
Backgrounds, logo. Fantasy. Small ramshy porn. I'm not. You think it looks like that? Can you give me some images of different horns you think a succubus would have sometime? I think that they would be longer than the little tiny imp demon horns you see on a lot of red demons, where they're just these little teeny tiny ones. Let's see. I kind of got something close to what might be appropriate in, ironically, Sunhaven. I guess it's not ironic, I just didn't expect enough options. There could have been more options in Sunhaven for that, but the fact that that was there is pretty cool if I can find where it is. Because this needs organization. Where did I put that? It's so disorganized, I swear. Fantasy geography. Succubi fantasy. Oh, by the way, Julia, this is what the geography of my world is supposed to resemble or be influenced by.
We'll see.
Oh, you do see it? Do you think that looks good?
I mean, it looks like any kind of, planet, really.
Does it look too much like our world?
I don't know.
Hmm.
What's too much like our world?
I don't know. I do know that I still have to use the bathroom. Oh, here it is! Maybe white? I'm still not sure if they should be white or black horns, but I don't think they should be red horns. Maybe a little longer than these horns, just a little. I was kind of thinking almost like Suika would make sense. Suika's an Oni and not a proper Western demon, but I think about like an influential demon horn. I kinda like Suika's horns. Those are very long. Maybe a little shorter than those horns. But something along those lines, but with some black highlights would be good. Maybe like some white grayish horns with black highlights would make sense. If I had like my imagination to be my guide. Imagination. Alright, I have to use the bathroom real bad. Which means I'll probably need to come through. I'm sorry. Oh, what? That's food particles. I'm throwing that in the trash. No, I just wanted to get that. We can talk in here, right? Oh. In terms of horns, I definitely like. I like Suika's horns. I like Suika's horns. I could even write her as an inspiration to BH. Sure, I think I will. I don't think I'd want her to have horns as big as Suika, but I think that having horns maybe out to here, or Suika's is out to like here, I'd want her horns to be maybe out to here.
So you don't want her to be big horny?
In a sense. In one sense.
I love you.
I love you too. Hmm.
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 Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
But they can work. Eastern dragon horns. Is there something that's normal on demons that do resemble that? I mean, Suika isn't a dragon, she's an Oni. Mm-hmm.
Oh, did Bayou ever get back to you?
No, I'm afraid they didn't. At least last time I checked, which was in the bathroom at Walmart.
Oh. See,
Yeah,
he must be pretty busy.
yeah.
Either that or it's like he didn't say anything else, so he probably didn't know what else to say.
That's entirely.
Hey, Lynn,
Yes?
today is a good day.
Thanks, I think it is.
Also, you know what else? I think the soda is helping me not want to eat as much because it's putting something on my stomach.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, but at the same time, if I start going through like 1 or 2 liters a day, that's gonna be a new problem.
One problem at a time, I guess. Porn style, similar, but a bit smaller than Suika's horns.
He sent the safest images, Ignis, but what about the least safe images?
Oops, why did I put 2 ands? Look at animal horns, antlers. Yeah. Do you want to click on... Oh, can you open up Discord so I can see them from here? Ignis should have sent me some stuff. Oh, they're...
Japheths.
Japheth. I would look at your... I would look at your pictures you tried to send me, Ignis. And, if you want to know... why I haven't looked at them, I'm afraid I'll have to plead fifth. Well, that was a bad dad joke, but I couldn't bring myself not to make it.
Sunday Styles will be streaming. I mean, Stream won't be able to see it anyway, Ignis.
Yeah, this is on a different computer. This is a dual computer setup. One that's a little bit backwards, but this thing doesn't, Did you mean abstinence only? Did you mean abstinence only? Sorry for the difficulties, Ignis.
Don't don't mind me just being obsessed with that Splatoon song.
Hmm. I'm trying to get back into fantasy because, again, I don't think I'll fully appreciate Sword World without it, and I want to fully commit to something. It might as well be. If it's not Sword World, it should be something we have in common. But it usually will be to the exclusion of all else. And my emotional connection to Sword World is Record of Lodoss War.
And he's always got a huge library of fantasy games if you want to try something new.
I do like fantasy. I feel like there's a few elements of fantasy that really draw me in. It's like, what do you like about fantasy? I like, when it comes to Western fantasy at least, I like stone castles. I like elves and fairies. I like dragons.
Fairies? No way!
It's very shocking. I know. I know. You didn't see this coming. You didn't see this coming.
Well, I thought you were a sci-fi nerd because you're a robot.
Tee hee hee. Tee hee hee.
Where's the tee-hee-hee redeemed?
There should be one. I'm just realizing I don't see one for the overworld map. That kind of stinks. Maybe Dragon Quest II has one for the overworld map. That just says world map. I want the overworld tiles. This has backgrounds. Those are cool, of course. That's not gonna give me what I need. I'm disappointed. Hey, look! It's Areola Roland. Areola Land Roland. There he is! The Areola Land! Whoa! Yeah, I don't see the overworld sprites. These right here. I wanted these right here.
What about you want the Crestiaju sprites?
I don't think so, sorry.
If only chat could see the face. Listen to this. YouTube Studio just does not have the tracking to show what happens.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is my face. Yes. See, is this the Super NES? Oh, that's the NES version. Was it this? Oh, is it this? Is it the whole thing? I do not need location names, but there it is. But will it be far in enough? Because I just need the tiles. I'm worried if I zoom in, it'll just be blurry. Without the dark world? What do you mean without the dark world? Hey. Hey.
Ignis.
Obscene for Demon. Oh, cool! Well, that's my character! By the way, I'm really, really thankful that you've taken an interest in my character and my story.
That is one big ass horn.
Those are large horns. I don't want them quite that big, but that does seem like a common, like, version of them. Those are a little closer in size, but I did want some bend to them. It's a little closer to what I wanted. They're black, which makes sense for my character. I'm not sure I want that exact shape, though.
I don't know, I think this horn has pretty good shape.
Yeah. A woman has a pretty nice horn, doesn't she? That might be of interest to me. That specific style of horn.
So you want like an Oni horn?
It's kind of tempting, even though she's a succubus. It is kind of tempting to have Oni horns. Is it okay for succubi to have Oni horns?
You do whatever you want. Taking notes.
Taking notes.
Are you taking notes, Ignis, or are we? Hang on. Seriously though, Ignis, that first one had huge horns. Oh my god.
It did. It had really large horns.
Like honestly, the erotic pose was not nearly as interesting as those horns on her head. Jesus. Like, what do you think, Lynn?
Oh. Yeah. Oh no, I was just distracted. Which one are we talking about? The first one with the really, really big horns? Did you say the horns on her chest?
No, I was saying that the erotic pose is not nearly as eye-drawing as those horns.
Oh, I agree. Sorry. I was just distracted. There is Dragon Quest 1 maps. Oh, there is Dragon Quest 2, but not Dragon Quest 1. I'm just trying to... Maybe that's in sprite sheets, but it should be in tiles. Monsters, slimes... If not Spriter's resource, then where do you think I'll find the tiles for Dragon Quest 1 SNES?
I mean, you can always take pictures and make them yourself.
No, I guess I should. Guess we're doing this. Computer, please try to hold up when doing this. I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm making it myself. Looks like I am.
There's something else you can do too.
Oh, that's right. F is the full screen button. F. There it is. This is how I was originally playing it before I switched over to that SD to SNES and Analog Super NT. We're there for those streams. Whoa. I don't think that this computer is easily able to load this. Wow.
That was perfect. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like temporarily mute the sound because
hear it.
You want to hear this horror.
Yes, I do.
Really?
I do.
Ow. Stop mocking one of my favorite games.
Stop mocking it. I just... This is very crunch.
Yeah, somewhere between that Oni version and the Suika's horns. The Suika. This week, Jesus Christ. And there's more than one type.
So does it have to be the Super Nintendo sprites or the
I do like the Super Nintendo ones. The NES ones are fine, but there is something nice about these. These have already been ripped by Spriter's Race first, but these the overworld ones.
Hang on, I'm looking at some tools you might be able to use.
Yeah, that might make things easier. Okay, so that is shared with this. This computer is trying to load too many things at once.
Yeah. There is a tool that allows you to view, extract, and inject graphic tiles into an SNES ROM file.
Really? What's it called?
It is SNES Tiles Kitten. All one word, no space.
SNES Tiles
Kitten.
Kitten?
Yes.
Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. I am gonna save this for now. GitHub sounds trustworthy. View on GitHub.
Actually, there was a just download button on the site.
Really? Oh, you're right. That simplifies things. And it takes you to GitHub.
Yeah, but it takes you to the specific download page at least.
Yeah. Now I want to listen to the Dragon Quest 1 OST.
Yeah, but it's never going to be as good as that.
If you say so. That was painful.
Masochist.
Apparently. Yeah, that's the evil laugh of my roommate. Bum 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 bum. At least we made Agnes laugh.
God dang, I hate this. This is too high quality.
Alright. It's downloaded.
Thank you, Ignis.
It's cute. Why, thanks. Nice. Sorry. Oh, wait. Is the music too loud right now?
I don't.
Console tools.
Check the volume. No.
Yeah, that looks. Why is there two of them? Oh, one of them's Tiny Kitten. The quality earlier is much better now. Yeah.
So find your SNES ROM.
Oh, do you know what SMC stands for?
No.
Super Magicom. Instead of Super Famicom. Do you know what a Super Magicom is?
Magic.
It is an old 90s ROM dumping and ROM backup software in which they found a way to connect something to the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom and the ROMs. I believe it was developed in Taiwan, where they allowed you to plug it into the Super Famicom and then like a Game Genie load the Super Famicom ROM on top. And it would allow you to load games from floppy disks and back up your cartridges to floppy disks.
Well, see, sounds like that might have been an interesting way. Could you run Japanese ROMs on a Super Nintendo that way? Like, would that bypass region locking?
I mean, there's not really much region locking aside from those two little clips.
Yeah, but still.
The hardware was designed with the Super Famicom in mind first. It was made for the Super Famicom by Taiwanese people who were importing Super Famicoms and wanting to back up games. So, unfortunately, no. Alright, here. I'm trying to remember where it was. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. There we go. But yeah, a lot of old ROMs are SMC headers because one of the first dumping tools, if not the first dumping tool that was unofficial, was the Super Magicom. A little bit of retro game history there. Now what do I do with this thing?
You should look at the tutorial. I had a tutorial online. Amazing, you just scrolled straight up past it.
It really... Oh. Sorry, I didn't see it. Okay, you can skip to...
You should probably read this, not skim it.
So I need to learn what sprites are?
Okay, not that, but you're skipping everything else too.
No, I don't think so. Here's a very basic explanation on how SNES images work. Tiles are stored in a clever way, since the number of colors is limited due to a very small palette size. Instead of storing the color informations for each of its pixels, only a number is stored for a pixel. This number is a position in a palette, an index. That is why it was common for games to just change the palette used by a sprite to make a stronger version of an enemy, or simulate an armor upgrade. Blue and Red Mail in Zelda 3 are just a palette change. The palette size used for the tile determines how the tile is stored. It leads to the term bit plan per pixel. Without going into detail, the higher the value is, the more available colors you get, with a maximum of 2 BPP or 2 power BPP colors in your palette. Typical graphics like a font will use 2 or 4 colors, so 1 or 2 BPP, and full sprites 16 colors, 4 BPP. This is important to know since it changes the way to read the tile in the ROM. Was all this important to read?
Probably, unless you already knew it.
I wish this would be simple. I
mean, it's probably not that complicated, you just need to read. You're definitely skipping important things.
Never mind. I give up on this for now.
Thanks.
I'll put this here for later. No, I'm sorry. Maps. Overworld maps. It's okay. Oh, there it is. I'll get those later. I know how to do it now at least. Start drooling. Start drooling over the lewds you just posted. Humans were vulnerable, but because of this, thus in the world of Braxia, plants sprouted, animals grew, mythical beasts appeared, and humans were born. Humans were vulnerable, but because of this they possess both wisdom and courage. After a long and arduous journey, they finally found the magical swords of Genesis. Oh, can't believe Nintendo has nothing to do with this. It's all Genesis here. Genesis does. Genesis does. What Nintendo? There's Ignis. There's Cardia. And there's Lumeria? Gosh, now I've actually forgotten. This is just how tired I am. Oh. Do they have stuff from it? Yeah, they just don't have it. Well, let's see. Things to play with. Yeah, that's totally misspelled. Open with paint on that. Let's see how I can zoom in for this. If it's actually gonna. Oh, it actually is! It actually is a fully scaled map. I didn't have to use that tool right now. Firstly, I'm just a little tired to do all that heavy reading on stuff that's not directly related to how you do it. So we got a few different types of tiles. We have the sand tile. This will be really good for Rajaha. Why am I even doing this? By doing this, I just made Julia feel worse by not reading that webpage. I'm sure she's fine. I feel like I'm almost insensitive by acting like nothing wrong happened. She's clearly unhappy that I didn't read that whole page. I guess I should have read it and pretended that I comprehended what I was reading. I would have eventually got around to something that discussed what I wanted to know. It doesn't hurt to play along. So why didn't I? Where is she? I'm worried. Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, you're back just as soon as I was getting up. I will be right back. I just want to check on Julia. That's all. It won't take me long. I feel bad. Also, I want to find out how to separate these tiles, but I don't know where it ends and the next tile begins. I can see a break in this part. Like right here, there is a break in this tile. But other than that, I don't know. This is the break. I'm trying. Pace. There, it looks like that, but like breaking it up horizontal is a little. There's a line right there, but it's a little faint.
Yeah. Haha, just kidding. And
Milk is really, really good. Um, Hey, I'm finally back. Oh, hi, Man Spider. I'm sorry I was gone so long. I'm having some issues with stomach pain today, and so is Julia. And so is Kyle. Me, Julie, and Kyle are having serious stomach issues right now. Makes me want to just drink a liquid diet, I swear. Hey, Man Spider, there you are. I know it's gone a while. Ooh, that looks interesting. Oh, I'm already subscribed. Yeah! Yeah! I'm just so tired. Lumiere! Lumiere Ignis Cardia. I like Tales of Fantasia. Also, she influences me for... I think this is what Maria's outfit should be similar to. So, the emotion I'm trying to convey is longing in this story. Saying that anymore right now. Well, I should just like save this for later. Should have just a Dungeons and Dragon, or sorry, a Dragon Quest folder. There was some other art of Maria I have here. That seems fitting for her. Though it looks a little bit like too potentially vulgar for her. I feel like she's not gonna be an undress unless she's undressed. Of all the AI sprite art that was made for me of her, I think this one matches her clothing style most. So I'll go ahead and delete that. Oh, milk is so good. I don't know why, but it sure is. Here's this. Gosh, what are some influential characters in terms of succubi? I would say Lilith Ansem, but she doesn't have the proper horns. She has wings like a lot of them. I wonder if she should have wings. Because Lilith has wings. Hmm. For you in the document. Oh, where is it? Should I refresh? Maybe I should refresh. Clergy have a biased stance against dark races, yeah. That's correct. I'm looking through for something I haven't seen in you know. Around here. Along with things. Oh, does she hide them? She does hide them depending on the situation. She hides her horns depending on the situation. Her mom taught her as a child to hide her horns. If she feels safe, she'll allow her horns to be seen. Public or private. How does she hide her appearances? Is it done by clothing? She wears a cloth. If she does that, she wears like a nun hood. What is a nun hood called? Nun hood. What is the word? Nun... Wimples? Maybe it's a wimple. This. I guess she was more like a veil though. Or let me do this. Wimple. Medieval. That makes sense. I think that it wouldn't be as big as this, but like a hood or a cloak. It somewhat resembles this, kind of like what, let's see, Toaru Majutsu no Index. Gosh, I'm trying to remember her name. Because her name is Index, but there's more to it. In characters, yes, her. Do you see what she's wearing? She covers them with this as best she can. Also, this character is another inspiration for mine. Inspirations for Maria. Faith. I'll put this under faith. Faith and design, because she's also got grayish blue here. Though my character is supposed to be more grayish. The first character I thought of when you said none. Yeah, she was definitely eyeing. I've had a lot of characters in mind when I thought of inspirations, both in terms of personality and character design and so forth. And definitely Index came to mind. Speaking of... Index Library Prohibitorum. No. What? Why did you go down here? Whoa, what did I just do there? That's weird. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I just thought maybe I accidentally did that. That's fine. I don't mind at all. I was just confused. I'm like, wait, did I do something? Yeah, the resizing is helpful. I appreciate it. Some personality traits. Religiosity. Clothing design. Headpiece. Dance and Destiny too. Oh, he's muscular. I guess it's something akin to a wimple, but maybe not as big as this, only if it's necessary to cover over her horns. Which it might be. Oh! Yes, she does. Wears nun attire in most situations. We're just going with all the colors of the rainbow. Thank you. Yes, important. You can delete that out if you want, but yes, correct. Sorry? What are you sorry about? Wait, is this an old response? Oh, that was the old response. I haven't said anything since then. Are red caps a type of fae? Red cap. Just say goblins. It says fairies here. Versus just Wikipedia. But... Or do you think that they're not fairies? Because red caps are listed as fairies here. Originally a type of fae. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. The Irish lore means a lot to me. I love Irish culture. I love Celtic culture. In fact, you know... Whoa, what was that voice crack? In fact... Okay. In fact... J.R.R. Tolkien was mostly inspired by Norse works, like ancient Norse works, like the Prose Edda, for creating Lord of the Rings, one of these seminal works of fantasy. And gonna say that means if I'm gonna create a fantasy work, it would be very good to do the same sort of thing. Take inspiration from the ancients as much as possible. So, like, he personally claimed that he didn't like Celtic mythology. He was too proud as an Anglo-Saxon for that. But it's so obvious that there was Celtic inspiration, and honestly, I would definitely want to lean into Celtic inspiration, not just Norse. Celtic inspiration is very important to me. I don't have Germanic ancestors, or not very many of them. I mean, I do, because like a good 40% of my ancestors are Anglo-Saxon. Like English, but I also have Scottish and Irish, and honestly, I kind of favor their culture, which was in many ways colonized by Anglo-Saxon people. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Norse mythology. Norse mythology, Germanic mythology is very cool. But there's something in my heart that resonates with the Celtic mythology, the Irish, Scottish, Welsh mythology, etc. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Now this is something I like in fantasy. This is something I like in fantasy. Look at that. the blood of their victims, which is pretty messed up. I'm getting so tired again. I'm so sluggish and not accomplishing much. Oh, where does this repeat? I'd probably be able to do it much easier if I'd have an eye for this if I wasn't so tired. I actually spilled milk earlier because I wasn't holding the cup because I was so tired I forgot to hold the cup. I know better than that. I was just so tired. My brain was just foggy. I know better. I know better. And then when I went to go sit down, like put the cap back on so I could clean up the milk, I dropped the cap on the floor. I'm so tired. I kept myself awake through force of will and caffeine. I am definitely feeling the effects of sleep deprivation. Not that I've ever been very smart, but geez. What do these two like loop at? Right, there's these two here. So it's like there's 2, 1, 2, 3. What? There's also like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, no, my brain. Should be 22 by 22? What do you think, Ignis? I wish if Julia was here, I'd ask her, but I just need to stop offloading my problems to other people. It's really selfish of me. I don't know if I can do it myself right now. Alright, this is both a tier. So it's somewhere like maybe here? It's almost like a tier shape. Hopefully looking closely at this will also make me better at sprite art, because I could make modifications, I could make my own. I'll have to just ape the work of Square Enix. Two, and there's this. I don't know. Concentrating right now is hard. Yeah. I think that this is somewhere else. At least that works. At least that works. Is it gonna like... Yeah, this computer's running slow just because I got a bunch of stuff going at once. I do not need this going right now. Let's have a moment for this, though. It's an interesting design. A tabletop simulator takes a lot of this computer. Mm. And this was the moment when gods were born in the world. There's Magitech civilization. Why did our people, the barbarous, try to overthrow Magitech civilization? The barbarous hate technology? This is so weird. Look at them innovating in science. This guy is like, heck yeah, science. Okay, well, this functions-ish. Spray. Spray. Oh, this is stuff that was written for the rule book for like the character builder. This was just like things, but I could. I don't think that she has made a promise. Well, I have decided that she is. I get that from the copy paste. Yeah. And you were right. Some of this is optional. This was just things that you can write for your tabletop character. Things to consider that could be possible. That being said, kind of. Told herself she would always treat others with the kindness her mom treated her with. Oh, that's just plain purple. Color coding so you know what I added. If it's going to be a fact, change it to back. Oh, okay. dot bold and to do color. Oops. Oh, that's a highlight. No. How do I undo the highlight to none? Ah, text color. There we go. Might be able to do it this way. Select all. By comparison, I may be able to simply get it that way. Color picker. And let's get this and this. But is there that one in the corner? War of the Gods, Divine Ancestor Lifeless. That's the one I serve. That's cool. I don't want to go to a different one. Workshop. Abandoned train station. That might be fun. That song, is that from Tales of Vesperia? Oh, it's Tales of the Abyss. Let's see. Move. That? The bed towel looks interesting. That looks good. Now can I just find the... So what I was using earlier? Uh, 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 uh. Please. Oh, I don't know where it is now. I'll find it. I need this for Friday anyway. I just don't know where it is right now. Was any other place accidentally move it? Oh, look, it's, aw. Fun Master Ion. That's not Fun Master Ion, but she loves Fun Master Ion. That she does. I should be in the tabletop category, perhaps. Not sure. Do you think I'm in the right category right now, Veganus? I'm not so sure anymore. Um. I need to play Tales of the Abyss again. Got the tag rating. Please see. there. I wish there was an actual category called writing, but this'll do. More specific. Bookshelf display. Let me try one more. Just, tiles? Oh, these are tiles? Nice. Oh, here we go. These are tiles. Oh, is there a tail? This contradicts the non-habit excuse, but perhaps she could have a magic spell that conceals them? At least in her teenage years, she might learn one. Is this a good idea? I'm open to ideas just like you. Would you introduce a character to meet that? You mean to teach her that? I assume it might be someone at the church. Like that she joins a church and they help her learn this. Oops. Um. There, since you were deleting some of these extra things, that's good enough. It's possible to make a box and box these two together. Index. Here. Because maybe it's too Sword World. I mean, that itself would make sense. Oh my gosh, I'm fading in and out. Ugh. I should take my makeup off. It's like 7 o'clock. I can't sleep with this on. Here, that's one thing I'll do on stream right now is take my makeup off. I've got foundation on, and eyeliner, and... Alright, where is it? Hi, Kuna. Wonder where I do have that barbarous book. Also, I need to use the bathroom again, jeez. At least doing this and getting up is helping me wake up a little, but... Working on your character? Kind of, but also I'm trying to make, a character potentially outside of Sword World. I would like to write a light novel about Maria. Not necessarily one that is based on Sword World. I haven't decided whether I should go with that path or diverge from Sword World. Which do you think? Should I diverge from Sword World? Or make a light novel based on Sword World? Should it be like an alternate universe? What should it be? Because I kind of wanted to create flex writing skills. Like, I have no writing skills, but like my imagination rather than just Julia's imagination. Because Julia and us are a group doing Sword World. But I kind of wanted to write... I came up with Maria because I've wanted to write this character in her own novel for a long time. So it's like, well, should I use Sword World as a basis for this world's lore? Or should I come up with my own world entirely? If it feels restrictive? And Ignis? Having it as a starting place is good, but making it your own would be good. Yeah, I think I can use it as an inspiration. I mean, Record of Lodoss War started with Dungeons and Dragons as his basis. Then that led to copyright issues because TSR wasn't nuts about... I don't know why I used to forget that name. It's like sometimes I remember TSR and sometimes I don't. I never forget Wizards of the Coast. So, out of fear of conflict with TSR and copyright for selling, replayed light novels of their session with D-Lit and the others, is they tried to create essentially their own Record of Lodoss War RPG, which spun off into influencing and inspiring Sword World. So maybe I can kind of take things here from there and shift it a little and shift it a little and shift it a little until it becomes more my own thing. Because I don't want to be restricted by that, and I feel like I have creativity beyond just the Sword World frame. It's like, for instance, I already came up with the ideas that this would be connected to, and very, very distantly connected to my own science fiction work, which I've also not written yet, Crisis Skies, which is a bit silly, but it's a cyberpunk story. But, the civilizations in my, sci-fi war story end up with multiversal powers. What is, let's see, type 5 civilization? Yeah, type 5 civilization. They are a type 5 Kardashev civilization. A type 5 civilization creates this universe. The universe that my characters live in, the gods of this universe, created this because they are a type 5 or type 6 or so civilization. And they're gods because once you're a type 5 or 6 civilization, you've achieved godhood. And the reason that I chose this is that they're an antithesis of entropy. So if we copy this. From Wikipedia, negentropy is the reverse of entropy. I found that to be very poignant for a type 5 civilization, because essentially their civilization is very anti-entropic. They are preserving life and creating life-bearing universes, preventing them from dying off. So they are the opposite of entropy in that regard. And this is a fantasy story. It's just my Arrow Iluvatar is the whole of a type 5 civilization. It is very much fantasy. It's just there is a sci-fi explanation for the gods. You could almost call my fantasy something I would like to turn into hard science fiction if I knew enough about physics. Time to watch more PBS Space Time. And my explanation for why in these civilizations there's a reflection of these things on Earth is because of a universal principle. that things tend to sort themselves into certain archetypes, like succubi, elves, humans. There are other types of races as well, but there's only so many configurations out there, and most things tend to follow what people call like archetypes or common pathways. So it's like if you have a civilization, a lot of them are going to end up being humanoid or like dogs. They're going to be different, but there's going to be things like elves and fairies or pixies and things like that as well. So like the justification for why this civilization reflects so much our own culture is because all of these cultures draw upon the same limited ideas that exist. I'm not sure if that makes any sense at all. That might be completely silly. It's kind of like an extension of there are no new ideas under the sun. So this is definitely my own idea. This has nothing to do with the swords. It's like, who created the swords? Who created this? I wanted to go very scientific with my Eru Iluvatar, or my, you know, Swords of Genesis. And I have to use the bathroom. Again. Why? Ugh. I am not at all surprised by the way I'm back. I am not at all surprised that Goblin Slayer started as Dungeons and Dragons inspired. It feels Dungeons and Dragons inspired. Not that I know a lot about it, but yeah. Oh, I love Tales of Graces, though I would like to listen to something else now. Valkyrie Profile has a good OST. I should stream that sometime. Yeah. I'm surprised you're okay with reading the light novel. It's really disturbing. Goblin Slayer is infamously edgy. Like, super, super edgy. Right, since I'm in Tabletop Simulator, books. What happened? Objects? Saved objects? Water. Let's name this one water. And only did that to illustrate the world. I see. There was a huge controversy over how edgy it is because anytime some fictional series depicts you-know-what, anytime some fictional series depicts you-know-what, there's like gonna be controversy over whether that was okay or not. Both. To live in that world. I see. Maybe I should skip the first episode and watch the rest because I really like the priestess. She seems like my type of character. No, as priestess cards I specifically saved from a Sword World one. Look at that smile. I want to protect that smile. I just wish I knew where I moved that one thing. Where the did I put that? Oh, 2.5 character building. It's literally right here. Right. Oh, at least I organized some stuff. Can I move this? Don't know why it can't be moved. I'll undo the lock on it. For some reason it was locked. This page was intentionally left blank. Alright, this is another inspirations for Miria. Actually move the succubi in here. This is a worthwhile folder. Definitely. Hey Kyle. Nice to see you. Oh. Why is Sakuraba such a genius? Sakuraba. I should also wipe my face more. But yeah, what do you think of the backstory for my extremely fantasy world of like an actual sci-fi sort of thing? Of a Type 5 civilization being those gods. The original god, essentially. just start writing here. The sun poured. What was that? Poured in the stained glass. Of a humble bedroom. Hey. Wait. This is what I decided for my first sentence of my light novel. I know I'm not really ready yet, but I can always rewrite stuff if it doesn't work out. The couch is lumpy. This is the lump.
What a cute one.
I know. Do I have a cute lumps?
Yes, you do.
Thanks.
You got 2 of them.
Yay. Uh-huh. Thanks. That was something I really knew I needed when I was living alone. I was right. It's nice. The sun poured in the stained glass of a humble bedroom. Is that a good start for a potential sentence?
Sure. Why
For a
not?
novel?
I mean, why not?
Okay.
Like, there's no... You gotta start somewhere.
So describe the environment. Describe where it starts.
Yeah.
Give a description, then give an action.
Yeah.
Maybe this might help. Have you ever played text adventure games before?
No, not really, though I've wanted to. I've also wanted to play Muds and Mucks before. I want to learn how to write stories. Is it too late for me to start learning how to do this? Am I too old?
No.
It's good.
Like I said, describe an environment, describe the people in it, and then create actions. That's why I asked if you'd ever played a text adventure before, because it's like that, except, you know, instead of typing in the action prompt and leaving that up to the player, you just make the actions yourself. So if you want to, just create the environment, create the character, create the situation and motivation that they're in, and then just, I don't know, role play what the character will do.
Hey, so writing a story is a role-playing game, which just you're the GM and the player.
Pretty much.
Easy. What you must do to learn. Thanks. First draft is a first draft. I'm glad that you approve of what I'm doing. Sorry I was distracted by reading Ignis. A devout.
Colette.
Is that right?
Of the Holly.
Material possessions. But a big heart. But a wealth of heart.
But a wealth of heart.
Yep.
Oh, heart. My bad, heart. A wealth of heart.
Yes.
A wealth of heart sounds more terrifying.
What?
I said a wealth of heart sounds more terrifying.
But this were no ordinary woman of the cloth. She weren't a chosen one. Or an important person. Let us succubus just trying to make her way in the world and do good unto life around her. Does this sound good?
If you're doing a more fairy tale type intro, then sure.
Was this too fairy tale? What
No.
would be better?
If you want to do a fairy tale like intro, you can. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, it is true that I like fairy tales, but I know that maybe that's not a good fantasy writing anymore.
Don't see why not. Don't overthink it. Just go with your
Okay.
heart. Also, you really cannot read these. Like, at
I know it needs a dark background. Do you think I should change the color for these?
I don't know.
What do you think I should do to make it legible?
Bright neon orange. It'll be such an eyesore, you'll always be able to read it.
Oh, that's pretty. Which one was that one?
Oh, hi, BGR.
Hi, BGR.
Images for black.
There. It's a little more legible. Can it be full screened? There. Wait. That's not what I wanted! Ah. It's just so illegible, it's better to just do this. Honestly, and just alt tab back and forth. It is? It is? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Better click them cookies.
I guess I better click them cookies. Can learn anything. Thanks, Ignis. I love you, BGR. Oh, I have been organizing some of the objects. There's a lot to go through. But I've made a Goblin Slayer one for Goblin Slayer cards. Made one for desert. I made one for water stuff. I moved some of the other ones to some of the others. That is a really pretty track. I wish I knew what it was called. Some like Japanese. It's gonna show. Hey. Sure, we'll come upon. Really? Maybe this will work. Hopefully. But yeah, it's taken a while, but... I mean, does this look like a fairy tale? In the beginning, there were 3 magical swords. Does that sound like a fairy tale? I like fairy tales. I always have. What a big surprise, right? I think fairy tales are great. That's what led me into loving fantasy so much. Would you say that The Hobbit starts off like a fairy tale? I know that Tolkien was inspired by them.
Definitely. Even The Lord of the Rings reads quite like a fairy tale in many parts.
I know that people consider them cliche, but I love fairy tales so much. I just want to be a good writer, though. Is my skin still soft?
Very.
I'm sorry if I'm too cuddly.
It's okay, I like you being cuddly. Okay. Sorry if I've not been equally cuddly. Mine's all sorts of places. I love cuddling. I'm very cuddly too. And I'm happy to see you cuddling.
I think a lot of the depression is wearing off.
That's good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yay.
I really wish it was something more in my control. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
I'm
promise
just happy to see you.
I promise I've been taking it.
Yes. I still wonder why the Great Cataclysm or the Diabolic Triumph was Barbarous specifically trying to overthrow technology. Do the Barbarous don't like technology or something?
Or they don't like humanoids. They were nearly driven to extinction during the Magitech civilization.
Maria is so sorry for the misdeeds of her kind. Maria hates the Diabolic Triumph. Maria wants to protect humans.
Diabolic Triumph? More like Diabolic Triumph.
Yeah. Yeah. Humph. 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 Like, wouldn't that hurt her? Wasn't that have to hurt Maria's heart? That she's a barbarous and she loves humanoids. And that other barbarous did such cruel acts of destruction to humanoids. If while you're here, if you want to, we could play something together.
I don't know. I'm in a solo game.
For that.
I'm in a solo game kind of mood.
Oh, okay.
Like, even if, honestly, I don't even feel like I'd be up to playing Sunhaven. As much as I begged you for that.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Let's play Sunhaven tonight. No, I want to play Sunhaven. I'm sorry, I was just joking. I did that for the irony. I know.
Would you like
no
to play a
concept.
game with demons?
With humans?
Demons.
With demons?
Would you like to play a game with humans? They're very uncommon.
They are! They're exotic, and that's what I like about them. Oh. Sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I'm looking for your Switch.
My Switch? Oh, it's over there in that little package underneath the keyboard. That little carrying case is my Switch carrying case. It's not as good as yours.
Cute.
Thanks.
It's definitely better than mine. I don't know what you're talking.
You think so?
It's cute.
Thank you. Oh, you're trying to make sure it's charged?
No, I was wanting to see if you wanted to play Magdalene Lord.
Magdalene Lord. What's it like?
It's an action RPG like the early Tales games.
That is nice. Am I up to it as tired as I am?
You just
I'm
asked
not
us
sure.
to do a game together.
You're right. Oh my god, I'm a liar.
I was just suggesting it, but if you don't feel up to it, that's fine. We could do something else that's on the computer at least.
Yeah. Oh, but I'm being boring. Should I end the stream? I'm not doing much. I'm just trying to see. Wait, what time is it?
Do whatever you want.
What time is it?
8:02?
Yeah, this would be a good time to go to sleep. Wow, a book.
Wow, but a book. One whole book.
A whole book. Amazing.
Not a page.
For gifts
No.
so rare.
Not a chapter. Not
What a book. Oh my gosh, have you heard that song?
No,
Is it a reference to that song?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm glad. It's a very controversial hip hop song.
I see. I have no.
Not a page, not a magazine. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing the rest of that. Not a sports page, not a magazine. I don't get to sing that song, considering my ancestry. It was catchy, I admit. Yeah, I am heading to bed. I have to be up at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Actually, you have to be up at
I have to be up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Might as well get started on that sleep, right? I've forced myself to stay up long enough. I should be good now. I've been very tired, so having some sleep is something I feel is overdue at this point. Alright, good night, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream. I know I've streamed a bunch today. I technically have a van again. Would be nice for it to stay that way. I'm gonna end the stream for him. Please.
never.
Aww.
Stream forever.
Alright, if you're gonna enable me. If you're gonna enable this neat lifestyle, absolutely.